3:35. I do ask that all parents please remain outside the oval even to watch the shot put. We would appreciate that so other parents on the outside can see also. Thank you for your support. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Bank New Hampshire Fieldhouse. We do ask that all student athletes may have water with them.
This is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runner's Alley, sponsored by Marathon Sports. Coming to you live from the Plymouth State University Bank of New Hampshire Fieldhouse here at the George E. Davis Track. What have your beautiful days been so far?
It's been beautiful. We had a pretty small meet earlier in the day. We're on to the PM meet today. Another small one. Not too many teams are here, but it's going to be a good amount of competition. A lot of guys and girls are pretty closely packed together for all these races we got today. And if you want to bring us through the order of events.
Oh yeah. So we're going to start off with a combined 3K. We have 5 runners, 3 girls, 3 boys, so we'll combine those two. And then moving right along, we'll have the girls' hurdle trials, followed by the girls' hurdle finals. Not going to have a lot of time in between because they're just going to not put the hurdles back for the boys. We're just going to go straight into a quick 5-10 minute break to get the final results pulled up. But based on how the morning session went, should go by pretty quick.
Very quick.
It was very quick. We had a lot of time between the two.
The starters here are absolute pros. Shout out our starters. This guy right in front of me. Love that guy. And so after those 55 hurdles, we're going to head over to the sprints, 55 again. And then we head straight into the...
We just go into the dash after the hurdles.
Yep, and then we get the 1K after the dashes.
Yep, 600, 300, 15, and then relays.
4x4 followed by 4x2. Should be a good one. We had some great relays earlier today. Hopefully we can keep that trend up. Again, we also have the field events going on right now, starting up. We got shot put going. We got long jump is going through, just getting their first marks.
Yep, we do have, there is live stats going on for long jump going on. So if you go online, you can see the live results.
And don't forget to head over to sstresults.com. Head over to the Winter Track League Plymouth State PM meet. Should be one of those links right there. You can check out our live results, everything that's on the track, everything that's going on. We're going to have someone up on the camera today. Should be Jamie, followed by me. Should be some fun times, but looks like it's going to be a good meet. We're calling the 3K runners over to the start. We got all the girls on the line. Boys are slacking a little bit. Here they come.
Yep. So I believe it's, 4 girls. I thought it was 3.
I only got 3 there, right?
I see a 4.
Where?
Oh, yep. Nope, you're right. There's 3. My bad.
I was going to say. I only see 3.
Nope. You're right. There's 3. One hand over to Nashua South. It's Buckmeyer, Anderson, and Kemen.
All right, gun is off. First race of the PM session. We got Nashua, 3 Nashua North, 1 boy, 2 girls. I believe that's a Merrimack and a Hanover.
Yep, and it looks like we're missing somebody.
We're missing Jamie.
Yep.
Jamie's not there.
We're having
no.
quick difficulty, so you won't be able to try to get any view we can.
We got our very helpful, very dedicated Tyler Sheedy heading up to the camera right now.
And
I'll give Jamie a text right here.
Yep. So quick difficulty. I'll get you the views as we can. We'll let you know how the race goes. But so far, right up front are the 2 boys, Gene and Adams. Gene of Nashua South and Adams of Merrimack. There we go. We have Mr. Sheedy up on our camera there.
Here comes Jamie.
No worries, we're good now.
We should be good. We got a great cameraman now. Unbelievable. Alrighty.
So there we go. So again, combined 3K underway here. Not about sure what pace we're on at this time.
Yeah, we were a little preoccupied trying to fix some stuff. But so we should be heading into, this should be the 600.
Yep.
Coming through at
600.
202.
Yep. 202 for the 6. Again,
multiply that by 5.
Evan Jean of Nashua South comes in at 9:50. Benjamin Adams comes in at a 10:30.
Going to be right at 10:10 pace for this 3K.
So we have Buckmeyer leading the way for the girls, coming in at 12:52.43. Anderson of Hanover, 12:52.83. And Isabel Kemem behind them at 3:57.70.
Looks like we got a good battle here between the 2 boys
Yep.
running up front.
2 of them might as well keep up with each other.
I mean, they both look really comfortable right now. Coming through 800 in about 242, 243.
Yep. And again, with some of these races, it's their first time probably running these events as it's the beginning of the season. So probably a lot of times where it's just an estimate to see how they do. Especially the younger guys.
Did they come in with actual times, or were those?
Nope, I believe they were just estimates because they double zeros at the end of them, so not exact time. So assumption is they're just seeded by their coaches.
Can only assume they're looking to get under that 10-minute mark here.
Yeah,
they were just about 2 seconds behind that in terms of pace.
Yeah, I feel like there's always different ways to run that 3K that you build up sometimes, especially if there's only 2 guys. Like, you don't want to really push too hard at the beginning.
Yeah, and, you know, it'll help. I mean, right now, probably the most important thing is just winning the race, learning how to race. And so if you lose a guy and then you're alone the whole race, that gets a little taxing on the mind. You know?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a rough one.
Being on the island by yourself.
Yeah.
Especially on the track.
I
feel like it's brutal on the track.
It's brutal. It's brutal on the indoor track. There's something about running on the indoor track with someone you can just click off laps together.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're alone and you really got to start thinking about it and you're seeing the same thing over and over and over, that is rough. Not the situation you want to be in. But they are working pretty well together. North has been leading this whole time. That's Gene. Or South, excuse me. They are about to start hitting some traffic. mean, there's only so much traffic that can be there with 5 people in the race.
Yep.
But they're going to hit
pretty wide open.
As much as they can. And right now, our girls leader, that is going
coming
to
through.
be
440.
Through in 440.
There's our boys again.
That's going to be Buckmeyer. Seated at 12:52.43. That's that. I mean, I can only assume that's a real time.
Yep. That'd be a good assumption.
Yeah.
And then just
But
looking
she's
over
running
at
pretty well.
Yeah, looking over at field events right now, Rio Cal of John Stark, 21 feet 6 inches. I believe that's around what he jumped last 2 weeks ago. Luke Cable of Merrimack jumping 19.7 and Alex Dixon 19.02. Those are your top 3 right now for long jump.
It's a quiet track today.
It really is, yeah. I mean, again, the first
like
session wasn't too bad, but
no, it was
definitely
all right.
this meet feels smaller. It feels like a smaller
A
meet.
little bit. I thought the PM was going to be a little bigger, but
Yeah.
what you going to do? I think a lot of these teams didn't bring all their runners or throwers or athletes in general. We're missing a few people from some of these schools that you would normally see, but
yeah,
regardless.
Winter break, feel like everything's going to be wound down a little bit, regardless.
Yeah, I know a few schools aren't racing this week to race next week here.
Yep.
So
I also know
I think
that there's
UNH needs to pick up a little bit next week.
Yep, I believe so. I also think that there's some runners that are actually going down to the New Balance facility tomorrow
Yep.
for that meet. We will be covering that as
You're
well.
Be covering
Yep,
that?
we'll be covering that.
I was thinking about going down there, but I got something coming up, so tough one. I was gonna work the AM and race the PM.
Okay.
Fun. Run the 5K with Davio, who isn't here. Typical of him.
Yep, 2 boys still leading the way. Here coming about 5 laps to go.
It's been very, what's the word? Uniform throughout this whole race. I mean, Gene has led the entire race and in the same position he is now. And Adams has stayed in the same position, same distance the whole time. I mean, he's really just working right off him. It's going to be...
He's not letting up. He's just sticking right there, giving what Gene gives him.
Taking what Gene did.
Yep. Yeah. You got what I mean.
You flip those.
You got it.
Looks like Adams is going to the arms a little bit here.
Also looks like...
He still looks comfortable.
Yeah. They both do. They both look very comfortable.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Our girls' leader is still running very well. And that's going to be...
Buckmeyer, I believe.
Buckmeyer,
Yep.
Anderson and Shemin are in chase. We'll see what she's coming through in. I'm not exactly sure.
Buckmeyer also has 5 laps to go at 8:08. Following our lap counters here.
It looks like
we officially
Gene
have
has put a little bit of a gap here.
Yep,
on Adams.
They're both running about 42s. Looking like 42, 43.
He's got to work to get back into contention here. I got to say, I'm pulling for him. You know, he's got my namesake Ben there. I like that. Let's see if he can reconnect. But Gene's really having a great race. He's led tape to tape so far, and
yeah, so far
it looks like he's only extending his lead. He's opening up his stride a little bit. He's going to have 400 to go coming around. Got about 450 at this point.
Yep. Buckmeyer has 800 to go. There we go. Yep, definitely put distance on Adams. Yep, 400 to go.
Adams shaking out the arms.
So it's going about 42, 43. Yeah, Adams dropped down to a 47.
Anderson, I think, has made up a little bit of ground on Buckmeyer, but Buckmeyer is still running well, and she's got, probably just under 50 meters of a lead. I'll be interested to see if Gene can negative split this. He's ran very well on the second half of the race.
Yep. And negative split that 43.7.
See what he can close in here.
Buckmeyer coming in.
It's a little tough
just under 10.
To close quickly when you're closing alone, but
yep.
Hopefully he can.
I mean, he's looking good to take this one. For sure. Yeah, he came in about 9.50 flat.
He's moving on this last bend. We're at 10:21 on the clock. Looking at about 10:30 probably.
Yep.
And Gene's gonna finish in 10:32. 10:32.09 officially. Good race from him. Adams is finishing up as well. Gonna get under that 11-minute mark, I'd assume. Yep, gonna get it 10:47.93.
So that's your official boys 3K results. I believe Buckmeyer has 2 laps to go. She came up with her 2 laps to go. She's coming up on 1 to go. And just taking a quick look ahead at our heats for the girls' hurdles. We have 2 heats.
Good afternoon, parents, family members, friends, everybody. To the Georgie Davis Plymouth State University Bank and Energy Fieldhouse here at the Alvin Center. We welcome you. We ask that you please help us with the following. Parents,
Buckmeyer, 1 to go.
Try to find the best opportunity for you to see the events. In addition to that, please make sure you disregard any trash.
Yeah, she's running well.
She ran well by herself.
Anderson's running well as well. Running well as well. Had to figure that one out.
Yeah.
See, we got 12:15 on the clock right now with just about 50 meters to go for Buckmeyer. How is she going to finish this race? Going to be just over 12:26 there.
For all 3 sports seasons. You can also find all the times, qualifying, you know that.
12:26 high. What'd she come in seated at?
She came in seated at 12:52.
So that's a pretty good PR right there.
Yeah.
Unless she had a PR from previous years, but season PR at least.
We have our final runner, Anderson, coming in. I believe she's got 1 to go.
I believe that's Chemin. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that, but I believe that's Chemin.
Yep.
Anderson.
Just waiting for our official results for the 3K.
Good kick to close this one out. Going to be sitting right at about 12:40 or 13:45 there. Good race.
And I think I might have heard correctly, but they're going to suspend the girls' hurdles for now.
I thought they said warm-ups.
Did they say warm-ups? I couldn't.
I thought they said warm-ups on the track are suspended. I might have missed it though. I'm not.
I didn't.
That's just. I've heard that a few times during the AM session.
Okay. Maybe that was.
So I'd assume that's.
That was the first time I heard it. So. Well. By the way, so there's your official results. 12:26 for 12:26.85 for Buckmeyer. Anderson at 12:38.41 and Kemim 13:44.99.
There are 2 heats of the girls' hurdles that we will follow by a brief pause in the action.
All right, so now we have the girls' hurdles.
This is the first and final call for the boys' hurdles.
First of 2 heats, Emery Hooper, Auden King, Eris Beliveau, Ebriel Collier, Ava Labatt, Catherine Yarosh, and Leah Lamothe. Got our guest here joining us.
And here we are. We got our guest, our sprint expert today. Take a guess who it is. It is
Chris Stevens.
There he is.
Stevens.
All right, we were having some good chats. Got him in for the in-between meets, and now we got him in for the sprint section of this meet. We'll probably get you in for the 300 as well.
Yep.
And starting off with the girls' hurdles, we got 2 heats of this today. And how many girls? 12 total, right?
Looks like 14.
14 total.
14 total. Top 8 advanced by time.
So going down this first heat from 1 to 7, we're going to have Emery Hooper. We got King, Beliveau, Collier, Labatt, Yaros, and Lamothe. Top seed coming in is going to be Collier with a 10:01 in the preferred lane. Next fastest is going to be a 10:65 and a 10:68 right after that. So those should look to be your top 3. A little bit of a gap after that. And again, though, 8 are going to advance.
And we're off. It's going to be Merrimack and Ava Labault second. Official time 10:13.
That's one of your keen
10:22.
athletes there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think she's a sophomore now.
Nice. She ran 10:22. Her time coming in was 10:65. So that,
Big
I'm not
PR.
sure if it's a PR or if it's a season PR or whatever it is, but that's a very solid race for her. It seems like she looks happy about that. Collier's going to take it, though, in a 10:13 out of Merrimack, and your third is going to be 10:70, which is Beliveau. Moving into the second heat, we're going to have Arigala of Merrimack, Peterson Matos of Spalding, Chavarin of South, Castor of Keene, Henriksen of Kearsarge, and Leary of John Stark. Castor, I think, has the preferred lane. It might be, or maybe it's Chavarin.
I believe it's
Yeah.
Chevron.
And we're
One's
off.
not in there.
Attention
It's
all
a good battle, though.
We can see Maddox, Castor, and South battling it out. Be a lean. South takes it. Official time will be a 9:97 with a 10:10 for Maddox Castor.
That's the second Keene athlete in second. Both heats ended that way.
Girls dash and girls long jump. Please
So now we're going to get a little bit of a break, and we're going to have the girls' hurdle finals before the boys' hurdle prelims go off.
start line.
Yeah, so again,
really, it's anyone's race here. 4 girls, all within, maybe 0.15, 0.2 seconds of each other. So it can go any way here. It's going to be a good race. Chris, what'd you see out there on those hurdles? I don't know much about hurdle form, if I'm being honest.
So for the 2 King girls, it's going to be a 0.3 plus PR for both of them. So it was good. They both are sophomores, and they qualified for divisions.
so we have our finals heat already loaded up here. So Chevron of South qualifying with 9:97 is going to be going in. I don't know if we have our heats yet. Yes, we do. So Heinrichsen of Kearsarge at 11:08 in lane 1. Pearson Matos of Spalding in lane 2. Collier of Merrimack in lane 3. Chevron of Nashua South in lane 4. Castor of Keene in lane 5. Labatt of Keene in lane 6. Beliveau of John Stark in lane 7. And King of Nashua South in 8.
I think this is going to be a really good finals.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's
Look to
those
see,
top 4 are
look to see if
very
any of those girls
close.
can go along and get under that 10-second mark, huh?
Well, I think who won that last heat?
It was the South girl.
Yep.
Yeah, she got under 10.
Chevron.
She ran 9:97.
Yep,
right?
997.
Yeah,
I meant like
997.
along with her.
Yeah.
Can anybody get down there?
You know what? Bold prediction. I think 3 of them do.
I think 3 of them do.
Yeah.
They're right on the bubble.
That'd be kind of crazy. Be fun to see.
Yeah, again, Collier with 10-13 and Casper with 10-10. Not too far off. It'll be a tough task, I think, but not impossible.
Peterson Matos from Merrimack, Abrielle Collier from Nashua South, Alejandra Chavarin from Keene Maddox Caster.
So as you can hear, they are announcing the finals heat.
And from Nashua South, Auden King. Please meet me in.
So wait for those. We'll just take a quick look. We have long jump results already.
Wow.
That was quick. Move through those fast. So Rio Cal winning from John Stark, 21 feet 6 inches. Alex Dixon of Keene. Way to represent Keene.
Yeah.
20 feet.
20 feet. That'll be an indoor PR for him.
Yeah.
Nice. Nothing wrong with 20 feet.
No.
Getting over that. 20 feet 0. That's exciting.
Yep, exactly. 20 feet exactly. Luca Cable of Merrimack, 19 feet 7 inches. Ethan Villo, John Stark, 19 feet. Cameron Simpson of Newport, 15 feet 1 inch. And to close out your top 6, Austin Freeman of John Stark, 15 feet exactly. And then I will also say there is girls shot put results that are live as well. If you take a look, if anybody takes a look at those.
Again, yep, SST results. Head on there. You can look at everything going on.
Yeah, Rio Cal winning today. He is second in the state overall.
Who's
Not a
first there?
It will be Chase Burris
Okay.
from
Burris,
Londonderry.
yeah.
But Rio Cal has jumped 22 exact this season.
Wow.
Hey.
That's, what is that, almost a foot better than what he did today?
Yeah.
Yep.
Half a foot. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Getting into the blocks here.
Girls hurdles final.
Gonna be a very good race here.
About 4 girls and a .20.
That's gonna be exciting.
Here we go.
Let's see it. Chavarin got out
Nashua
really
South
well.
girl. King girls coming back. We got Maddox.
Oh, that was tight. I think Chavarin got it.
It'll be a 980 from Collier.
Wow.
Merrimack. 982 from Nashua South. Chavarin. We got 2 King girls. 10:03 for Castor and 10:14 for Laval.
It's a really great race from Collier there.
Peterson Matos is 10:47. Bolivio Don Stark 10:77. Henriksen is 11 flat, and King of Nashua South 11:44.
And I'd like to say, from my view, Chavarin got out a little bit better. So Collier had some work to do in that last 15, 20 meters. Did a great job fighting back and a great lean at the line to give her a win by 0.02 of a second to take the girls' 55-meter hurdles title today at the Plymouth State PM session. Looking at this boys' hurdle field, very exciting. You got 2 studs of the state, Gavin Lombara and Wayne Crowell. Give us a little insight into how Wayne's been running here, Chris.
Wayne's been doing great ever since he's joined Gavin Schur. Gavin Schur is a coach out of California currently, and he's been coaching a few of us. We got even Ross Steffens in the 300, but sadly scratched today. He'll be in the 55. You can see some of him today. He runs a 6.7. But yeah, Gavin has trained a few of us. Wayne's a part of it, and Gavin hasn't really trained hurdles before, but it's been good on Wayne's sprints for Gavin's training. We'll see some of his speed today. Hopefully he can go sub-8. That's his goal. That's everyone's goal, including Gavin's. Gavin, I think, holds state lead right now of 7:98. And we'll see what Gavin can do in the heats right now, and then Wayne will come after, and then the finals.
It's going to be a really good race.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see who's going to take this.
Looking at this heat, we have Believer, Boston, Lombara, Hogan, and Philo all in this heat.
Lombara's been a great hurdler for a few years now out of Monadnock.
Yeah,
Like you've heard him all the time in the 300 hurdles and outdoor, whatever it may be.
Yep.
And we're off.
He's out really well.
Yeah, Gavin's got a great start. He's pushing through those hurdles. The time,
Wow.
maybe
He's
dipping
just
under.
over 8 with the official time.
8:02.
Yep.
Gavin Lombara, his state lead, 7:95. Second's going to be Hogan of Nashua South, 983. Boston of Spalding, 990.
Just waiting a little
Philo
bit,
of
yep.
Merrimack, 1011. Leverier of Merrimack, 11 flat. It's a great
We got
performance.
And there we
Second
go.
heat. I can only assume Lombard is going to get under 8, but I mean it is a tall task. It's a tough time to hit. But in this next heat, we're going to have Winefield of Merrimack, Langer of South, Crowell is our favorite of Keene, Benjamin of Spalding, and Picano of South. 8 go through to the finals. So we have, I believe, 10 total in the prelims. So most of these runners are going to be going through. Crowell is expected to take this heat and definitely be in contention to fight with Lombara for this win.
Yeah, if you look at the time, Wayne has a time of 8:26. Hopefully he can dip under that right now in the prelims. They'll be off in the next few seconds. And here we go. Wayne gets a good start. He's going to push through these hurdles, hopefully hit none. We're going to see a time of
I think it's going to be like 8:3.
27, 8:27. I think that,
He doesn't look super jazzed about it. Just
yep,
first
it is
glance.
0.01 off of his.
What's his PR right now?
It's PR. 796 is Wayne's actual PR. He's opening way better than he did last season, though, so you can only see a decline of time down to the 7s, maybe 7.7, 7.6, something like that, but end of the season.
That'd be really cool.
But yeah,
He has
Benjamin.
really great form getting over the hurdles. I think it's probably just the start he's got to work on. I don't know, though.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
a
not the
sprinter.
spikes.
Oh, yeah, they don't have spikes today either. Keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, Benjamin closed in second, 9:53. Langer 9:95. Picano 10:55, and then Winefield 11:55 to close out that prelim heat. As we'll wait for our boys' final heat.
So Eric Picano will be the last person making it into the finals.
Yep, our official list is out now. So Luke Philo of Merrimack in 1, Brody Boston of Spalding in 2, Eli Benjamin of Spalding in lane 3, Gavin Lombara of Monadnock in lane 4, Wayne Crowell of Keene in 5, Christopher Hogan of Nashua South in 6, Colin Langer of Nashua South in 7, and Eric Picano, Nashua South in 8. So all 3 South guys right next to each other.
Sorry, say that one more time?
All 3 South guys right next to each other.
That's fun. I like that.
That's going to be good.
Everyone's already back on the line here. Yep, everyone is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing about these indoor meets. Everything was fast for the finals of the sprints. Got to be on your toes if
This
you make
has been
finals.
very fast. Even the AM meet was moving pretty quickly, but this one is flying by.
Yeah. I mean, we had a shorter 3K. We only have 5 in the field total.
Yep.
And then having only 2 heats to go into finals isn't too bad to kind of organize.
No, I mean, you know, you had 14 total in the girls and 10 total in the boys.
And we only have 11 heats of the 55 total.
How many?
11 in total.
That's not bad.
6 for the girls, 5 for the boys.
Wayne Crowell, and we're reaching out from Nashua South. Christopher Hogan in 6, Colin Langer in 7, Eric Picano in 8.
Yeah, if we see a time of under 7:95 today, that would be the state lead from Gavin Libera. He is the leader, and he's in this race. Wayne Crowell's third, 8:26. And we got Colby Creer in the middle, 7:97. Strong hurdler outdoors, almost ran a 13. He was like a 14.2 runner. It was a great meet from him, performance. Can't wait to see him.
He is a really good runner. I mean, 300 hurdles, he could
Yeah, he's something else in
he
300
could
hurdles.
approach probably the 38s. Has he been 38s?
I think he's been sub-40s.
I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive he's been sub 40s. Here we go. Well, they're on their mark. They're getting into the blocks right now.
He's been 39.28 from what I can see.
He's gonna get into the 38s this
Yeah.
year. But he's not here today. Right now, we got our other two state leaders, Crowell and Lombara, along with Philo, Boston, Benjamin, Hogan, Langer, and Picano.
And we're off.
They're off.
See them battle to the line. It's going to be Gavin Lombera. Not a late push, but Gavin through the line.
Wow.
That will be a 7.
State lead. Let's see.
792 state lead.
Wow.
Be Wayne Crowell coming second. You get a
There you go.
8:39. Worse than his
State lead
prelim.
time right there.
Can't be too mad about it.
792 is definitely something to be proud of.
We got Eli Benjamin,
time.
Spalding 947. Christopher Hogan, Nashua South 950. Brody Boston, Spalding 977. Langer, Nashua South 984. Philo, Merrimack 989. And Picano, Nashua South 1031.
So we got a new state leading time, same state leader,
Yep.
but just a better time by 0.03 seconds.
Yeah.
And we're moving in to the girls 55 dash. Gonna have, what was it, 5 heats?
6 heats.
Six
6 heats.
heats.
It's also worth mentioning that time was done without spikes.
Oh yeah.
That time is done
Imagine
without
when you
spikes.
get spikes, man. That's
So
gonna be exciting.
yeah.
Get under that 7, maybe get under 785. Who knows? Who knows?
Never know, like to see. But yeah, again, a lot of these times are going to be run without spikes today. So anything like that is going to be even more impressive, honestly. So moving right along to the girls 55 dash trials. We have the first heat coming in. We have Bauer of Monadnock, Paletta of Merrimack, Boudreaux of Spalding, Georgiana of Nashua South, Norse of Hanover, Aragala of Merrimack, and Elisech of Kearsarge. And again, they're going to be moving along with these pretty quick, so be spitting out results as we go.
Going to be on their marks for the
Yep.
55 girls dash.
Won't be a lot of time in between, so we're going to get through these fast.
Yeah, they send these fast.
Yep, they do. Bubble
Great
time.
starter.
We'll update bubble time as much as we can
And
throughout.
we're off. Already see a Nashua South girl taking the lead by a long shot. She's going to power through this line in a 7:70.
Good time.
1. Georgina, Nashua South, 771. We got Boudreaux, Spalding, 829. Norris from Hanover, 864. Arigala,
Kind of just
Merrimack,
looks like a jog in the
873. Palada, Merrimack, 881. Lech, Kearsarge, 886. And Bauer, Monadnock, 953. Georgina with a 771.
Bubble time is officially 9.53. That's just after one heat. That's
One
gonna
heat there.
it's gonna be going down.
Could stand. Who knows?
So right now we have Malone of Merrimack, Coe of Spalding, Lemire of John Stark, Burkett of Kearsarge, Muskus of Keene, Bartnicki of Nashua South, Gray of Hanover, Smith of Newport.
Yeah, so 771 would place her 6th in the state overall. And we're off. What we can see is I think that's John Stark making a move, but it's going
Great
to be
race.
Kearsarge.
Oh,
That was tight. I think it was Kearsarge.
That was
though,
tough.
You're right.
Kearsarge.
it's gonna be.
It's
wait
gonna.
for
Oh,
that.
John Stark takes it in a 8:32 to Kearsarge's 8:34 for Jenna Burkett. Bartnicki, Nashua South 8:75. Coe of Spalding 8:94. Gray of Hanover 9:45. Then we got Smith of Newport 9:79 and Muskus DNF.
Bubble time has now moved into 881. We have Mass of Spalding, Dixon of Newport, Amu of Merrimack, Ethier of Keene, Nelson of Nashua South, Ingram of Kearsarge, Nahan of Hanover, and that I can't. Costa
Almeida.
Melda
Yeah.
Santos. It got cut off on my screen.
We got Sophia. Middle lane, she's a great long jumper and runner. See what she can do. She might power through and take it.
Tight race.
Close. It's going to be
Merrimack.
Ooh.
Merrimack with Sophia second. We got Amu, 816 from Merrimack. Ethier, 825. Nelson, Nashua South, 836. Ingram, Kearsarge, 869. Dixon, Newport, 872. Massey of Spalding, 877. Nyan of Hanover, 957. And Costa Amita Santos from Monadnock, 999.
Halfway through.
Current cutoff is
quick.
going to be 864 for the qualifying. There's a couple heats left. About 2.
3, I think. We got
3.
3 more. Yep. Gagne of Nashua South, Pekalski of Raymond, Swenson of Hanover, Lawrence of John Stark, Gillis of Keene, Barringer of Monadnock, Durgan of Spalding, and Bassett of Merrimack. All in this heat.
We got Gillis. That is Nolan Gillis' sister. See what she can do.
Looking for Gregory Matthews from Merrimack
And we're off.
at the 55 dash. ready to go.
Great reaction time from John Stark. Gonna go through the line.
Good
I think
time.
Keene got second. It's gonna be a good time. Lorenz from John Stark, 814. And we got Gillis from Keene, 828. Swenson, Hanover, 830. We got Durgan, Spalding, 870. Pekalski, Raymond, 875. Beringer, Monadnock, 899. Gagne, Nashua South, 919. And Bassett of Merrimack, 1039.
Again, we're moving just right along. Bubble time 8.32. Heat 5 of 6. Will Coxon of John Stark. DeLedge of Keene. Tekakowski, Spalding, Wright of Merrimack. Rodriguez of Nashua South. Shaughnessy of Kearsarge. Gilbert of Spalding. And Bauer of Monadnock.
See if Ashland can get into the finals. There's about 2 girls right now. See if there can be a third. And we're off. What we're seeing is Merrimack. It's going to be,
Just over 8.
yeah, Spalding second. But Merrimack's right, 806 takes it. I think that's no, that's going to be second out of the whole heat. Tikowski is Spalding, 838. Shaughnessy, Kearsarge, 842. Rodriguez, Nashua South, 867. DeLegge, Keene, 870. Will Coxon of John Stark, 916. Gilbert Spalding, 940. And Bauer of Monadnock, 966. So the cutoff is pretty quick. It's going to be, I think, about an 8-2. Yeah, it's a, 830. Lou Swenson from Hanover makes it. She'll be the only freshman out of everyone making it.
Oh,
Number 1's going to be Georgina, 771, the only person going under 8.
We got Koopa of Merrimack, Millette of Spalding, Collier of Merrimack, Elisech of Kearsarge, Carey of Keene, McGinnis of Hanover, Elliott of John Stark, Lou of Spalding.
There we go. Great reaction time for Neela Carey, but we got Kearsarge coming through. Hopefully a late charge. Yeah.
Good run there. Going to be 8:15 about somewhere. Yep.
Yeah,
8:15. There we
8:15.
go.
Wow,
Bang.
right on.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Lesich of Kearsarge, 815. McGinnis of Hanover, 848. Carey Keene, 851. Collier, Merrimack, 854. Millette, Spalding, 875. Louis, Spalding, 914. Elliott, John Stark, 920. And Kupia of Merrimack, 921. That was the
And,
last heat.
Yeah, that was the last heat of the trials.
And the cutoff is 829.
And we should have a... Yep, our qualifiers are Georgiana of Nashua South, Wright of Merrimack, Lawrence of John Stark, Elisech of Kearsarge, Amu of Merrimack, Ethier of Keene, Gillis of Keene, and Boudreaux of Spalding are our qualifiers.
And we do have a pretty solid race here in this boys 55. We got probably our favorite, Ross Steffens.
Ross Steffens.
We got
Got Ezra Bednar. This is his debut in the 55 from Omar. And we got some other Convals, some Raymond, Kearsarges, and Merrimacks. Let's see who comes out on top. This is going to be a great race to watch.
Barcel, Tang, Bednar, Stevens, Azevedo,
And
Kayat,
Roth,
and Luce.
It's going to be
Great
Ross
form.
Steffens. He's coming through. He's obviously a top end. Shows as a Bednar. Yeah, Ross Steffens, 7 flat. Won't be too happy because his PR is a 679, but it's something to go off of. Azita Vito. Nashua South, 742. Bednar, Keene, 747. That's great time. Barcel, Kearsarge, 788. Tang Raymond, 790. Chaos Merrimack, 799. Loose from Conval, 916.
And from Spalding, Sarah Boudreau. Please meet me at the start line. You have a few minutes. Please get your runs in at the long jump.
And again, top 8 times will qualify for the finals. We have our next heat up on the track. Belcourt of Conval, Hooper of Newport, Lyall of Hanover, Cable of Merrimack, Dixon of Keene, Queen of Spalding, and Freeman of John Stark.
Cable is the favorite, also in the preferred lane. Great runner. Really solid in the 55.
9.16 is the bubble time after one heat.
I think that might get.
And they're off. It's a great start for Cable. He is driving, and he's going to hit his top end and hopefully a sub-7 right here. Almost.
He's going to get that.
Oh, he will. 694 for Luca Cable. Then we got Dixon from Keene, 739. We got Lyle Hanover, 756. Hooper Newport, 796. Queen Spalding, 8 flat. Freeman John Stark, 875. And Belcourt of Conval, and an 884. New cutoff is going to be a 790.
Cable's got a really great start. I think it's going to be in the finals. I'm not exactly sure who else is coming up, but you know, Cable and Steffens are both, you know, kind of different runners. Steffens seems like, you know, once he gets up into his top end speed, it's going to be tough to beat him. But Cable's start is just so effective.
Yeah, Cable is a really good starter.
Yeah, you've raced all these guys.
Yeah, I've raced every single one of them.
Who was the toughest race?
Toughest race?
It doesn't even have to be someone who's here, but toughest race that you had in New Hampshire.
Every time I raced Matt Morrison, he gave me a run for my money.
Yeah, he's good. He's got another year, right?
Yeah. And we're off. Little trip out of the box, but he's still number 1. Here comes Raymond. Dennis Glidden through the line. He's going to break it. He's going to run a 693 to take the number 1 spot. We got Felix of John Stark, 725. Merrill, Kearsarge, 763. Abrams and Merrimack, 8 flat. Belcourt, Conval, 840. Jensen Spalding, 863. And Tanner Monadnock, 871. We got a lot more heats to come. This is going to be fun to watch.
Good work from Dennis Glidden there. He's a great sprinter.
Is that a Wayne Crowell I see?
Is it?
Look at him.
It is. Look at him go.
Coming back after the 55s.
Yep. We've got 2 heats left.
2 heats.
So Skaman of Spalding, O'Brien of Kearsarge, Winefield of Merrimack, Crowell of Keene, Benzicree of National South, Simpson of Newport, and Fogg of Conval in this heat. Bubble time's 7:56 now.
So, from my understanding, Wayne's never went under 7. I think his PR is about 7:01, 7:02, something like that. So if we see sub-7 right here, that'll be good for him and good for Gavin, our coach. But we're more looking probably a 7:1. Let's see what we can do and make happen. We already got 2 people from Keene in it, but obviously some people are going to get forced out during these last couple.
After this one, we
should have an empty lane in this one too.
Yeah.
Benzicree from South is not going to be running.
We're up. And off. It's going to be a good start from Wayne. He's pulling through. Let's see that top speed. Hopefully, Spalding's coming through.
Oh.
Spalding takes it.
That's going to be Skaman.
It's Skaman, 7:12. Then we got Wayne Crowell. He's coming second in a 7:18.
Skaman on the innermost lane as well. So what did he come in seated at?
Simpson, Newport, 7:84.
Skaman was seated at 7:25. So
wow,
very good from him.
Winefield, Merrimack, 7:87. O'Brien, Kearsarge, 7:90. And Fogg, Conval, 8:16. Great running from everyone.
New bubble time, 7:42.
7:42. We got 2 Keene runners. We got Spalding, a Raymond, a Merrimack, Conval, John Stark. That's going to be exciting. Let's see who gets pushed out this time.
And now low is going to be our preferred lane here. But other than him, we got Bergen of Merrimack, Matthews also of Merrimack, Rudeau of Monadnock, Schooneman of Conval, Smiley of South, and Alexander of Merrimack.
Christopher Rulo. Love this kid. See what he can do. He comes in with a PR of 7:15. Partner up. And off.
Out of the Monadnock.
Chris got a good start with the field, but he's going to pull away. South and Merrimack battling second, but he comes through. He's going to be running a 7:20. Christopher Rulo. Gus Smiley of Nashua South, 7:55. Gregory Matthews of Merrimack, 7:71. Drew Bergen, Merrimack, 8:03. Wayne Alexander, Merrimack, 8:12. And then we got Schussman of Conval, 8:95.
I don't think Rouleau was too thrilled about that. He looked a little upset. How would you race the 55? Would you kind of hold back a little bit?
In the prelims, I always want to race my prelims like finals, unless it's like a 200 at nationals or something.
So why do we often see, I don't know if everyone does that, but why do we often see such faster times in the finals and the prelims?
Some of them race differently, but it's more of a shakeout in the 55 to get them ready for the finals. But I take it just as serious in the 55 as in the prelims as I do finals. So if you see a big time difference, maybe my prelims wasn't good, but here they are. They're going down. It's gonna be a really tight, not tight, but tight for second, third, and fourth.
Gonna be Gillis, Amu, Lorenz,
Should be
Georgiana, Wright, Elisech, Ethier, and Boudreaux.
Should be a Georgina show right here. Let's see what she can pull off today. 7:71 in the prelims. She's pulling through, taking this.
Wow.
Won't be faster, but it will be a great time. Either way of 7:75.
Great race from her.
Second place is Wright from Merrimack, 8:07. Lisich of Kearsarge, 8:10.
Wow, really tight race all throughout. It's going to be, might need a second from our timers table here.
It's like the outdoor 100 meter at States. That was tight.
Yeah. I remember that one.
8:14 Gillis. 8:16 Amu. This is really tight in a .10 right here.
Yeah.
Lorenz,
Wow.
John Stark, 8:17. Ethier of Keene, 8:23. Beaudrew, Spalding, 8:25.
Wow, what a great race. That is neck and neck all the way through after
with a
Georgiana
dominance.
Yeah, from 2 to 6, there was 1/10 of a second between, what's that, 5 runners.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Do you think part of running faster in the finals is also everyone else there is fast, you know?
Yeah, because they seed it slowest and then they put the fastest in one of the middle heats. And yeah, if you got the competition actually running with you, it will make you go a lot faster.
That makes sense. Plus that adrenaline of being in the finals, you know. Well, now we got the boys 55 final.
It's going to be nice. There's going to be 2 Keene boys, Alex Dixon and Wayne Crowell. We got Christopher Arulo. We got Lucas Cobble.
We're going to have Scammon took his heat. Cable took his heat. Glidden took his heat.
Cable.
Steffens took his heat. Crowell, Velo, and Dixon. So, going to see who takes this one. It should be a really tight battle between those 3 in the inside lane. It's going to be Steffens, Glidden, and Cable. Those 3 are probably your 3 favorites, but anything can happen in this race. But those 3 in the middle lanes are gonna have a pretty good battle, I'd assume.
Lane 7, Monadnock's Christopher Renew, and in lane 8 from Keene, Alex Dixon.
Glidden comes in with a 6.93 in prelims, and Cable with a 6.94, and then who was our other? Steffens with a 7 flat.
Yeah, so definitely going to be a tough race for those 3.
I believe, though, Steffens does have the fastest PR.
Yeah, 6:79. Lucas Cable has beat that last year, but not this year. But it is early and no spikes.
Very early.
Here we go. They're starting off. You got almost 2 Keene boys on the outside and some Monadnock. This will be a great race between Ross and Cobble.
Don't forget about Glidden.
Yeah, we got Glidden.
Fastest
Glidden's in there, yeah.
Time.
See what we can. There
we go. We're off.
I see a good
Good
start.
from Steffens.
Glidden.
It's going to be tight between
Ross
those
is
3.
coming through. Ross will take it. Should have been.
I think it
That
was
is a
Steffens.
fast.
I think I might have tied his PR there.
681. It's going to be
Wow.
off
Might
his
have been
PR by
100th of a second
0.02.
there.
Yeah, 0.02. Stephens Conval, 681.
If you look at replay, it's
felt
close.
tighter.
That is close on the replay.
Stephens made
Luca
up some
Cable
ground
of
on
Merrimack,
that.
Wow.
685. Glidden, 691. Scammons, Spalding, 712. Rulo of Monadnock, 721. Relix, John Stark, 729. 727. Crowell Keene, 729. And Dixon Keene, 730. That'll be a PR for Dixon.
Really solid race.
Wow, that is a heck of a race there.
Hey.
And now we are
That
moving
has
this
potential to be
meet-
race of the day.
I think so.
Dixon.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that is a potential for sure.
I mean, we don't know what these other races are going to hold.
Nope,
but
not
they
yet,
could
but
be.
that's what I mean potential.
Yeah. And here we go. We are straight into the girls 1K. We got one heat. It's going to be Alice Bell of Hanover, Deeb of Hanover, Short of Monadnock, Adair of Conval, Kinson of Keene, Barnard of John Stark, Brewitt of Raymond, Zarakij of South. I think I might have gotten that.
Perhaps.
Zarakij?
I don't know.
Zarakij. Calling her Zarakij. How about that? And then Duquette of John Stark. I should ask her.
Should be a question.
Hey, how do you pronounce your name?
Zariki? I'm assuming the J might be silent.
That might be, yeah.
I'm
that's a
gonna
good
assume
call.
the-
That's a good call.
I'm
I
going to
didn't
assume the
think of
J is silent. I think it's just kind of hanging out.
that. I didn't think of that. What are our seed times in this one?
Let me take a look.
We're going to have... I know Deebs ran some pretty quick times.
So Bell comes in with a 317. Deeb run comes in at 318. And after that, we got a couple of 327s, 328 by Kinson. Short and Adair are the 327s.
So we'll see how these girls fare.
It's coming around. We'll also have some splits here for the girls.
Here at Corinne Kinson in there. Just coming through. Be a nice split.
About 36-5.
Wasn't paying attention to the gun. Scared me.
Through, yeah, everybody about 36, 37. Pretty tight pack, 1 through 5 there. Battle Adair, Short, Deeb, and Kinson, I believe.
Just a sophomore,
there.
Elise Bell in the front. Emma Short is a 9th grader. Coming through. It's going to be a 117.
Yep,
Point
so
three.
40. So 36-40, it's pretty good.
Yeah, everyone from the front pack has went 40. Hopefully Corinne can get back in the pack unless she has a kick.
Yeah,
We
the
got the-
Hanover duo is definitely tough.
Yeah, we got that top 3. Hanover's a solid school when it comes to distance.
They've always been big
Yep.
distance.
Same
and
Co-Brown.
mid-distance teams. Yeah, Co-Brown.
Yeah, Co-Brown's.
You know, I'd argue Co-Brown's a little better. That's what I'd say.
I don't know, I think that's your bias coming in.
I don't know, man.
Here comes 2 Hanovers and a Conval. Then we got Corinne Kinson right there.
They're slowing up a little bit.
Yeah, 41.3.
I think Deeb's starting to
It's gonna be a 158
starting
through
to make a
the
little
through the
bit of a
600.
move. I think Deeb's going to try and take the lead here.
That's a good move. I mean,
I don't know. I
I'm
think
sure
she's
Deeb and
trying
Bell
to. I
know
don't
each
know if she's
other's
gonna
moves
get it
very
off.
well with
Yeah. With
being
the training,
teammates.
I mean,
She's
Yep.
going to get it.
they must be training partners. I would
see, she's
assume.
picked it up a little. The girl in front.
This could be a pretty solid PR.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a great.
I mean
finish.
these three working
17,
together definitely helps.
318.
They are moving now, going
Hopefully
into the last
Conval
lap.
goes with them. But
Deeb is
obviously Deeb.
extending that stride.
They went
Yeah,
37.
Bell is
Yeah, Deeb's
is
going
still
for it.
there.
37. That's a big pickup.
Yeah,
She's
really
just
big
gotta
pickup. And
hold
she
this
doesn't
last
look like
100.
she's really giving it all. I mean, she's got Bell right, not too far out. A little bit of traffic to get around. It's gonna be tough on this corner.
I think she's got this.
She
Really
does. I mean, she's
great
looking back,
move.
so she's
Already,
definitely.
304,
This might
305.
be a huge PR.
Yeah, this might be.
We'll see what she closes in too.
Here she comes, showing that grit. Gonna get across that line. Hanover 1 and 2. Conval 3rd.
3:14.29. She closed in another 37.
It's great.
Yep.
Really great race.
Yep, so Deeb 3:14.29, Bell 3:16.90, Adair 3:18.70, Kinson. Oh, getting a little too far ahead of myself.
That was a 4-second PR for her.
Yeah, Deeb started to really extend that stride with about 400 or maybe
We
about
got
350 to go.
Yeah, 3:50 to go.
Adair from Conval 3:18, Kinson Keene 3:30, Bree Witt, Raymond 3:39, Bernard, John Stark 3:40,
Zaricki.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my best guess.
Nashua South 3:44, and Short Monadnock 3:48.
It's a great 3K.
That is a really solid 3K.
Great battle between Deeb and Bell.
I think Adair PR'd by like 10 seconds as well. She came in at 3:27, right?
Yep.
So that's a huge PR.
Yep.
How many boys?
Boys will be up. It's going to be 2 heats.
Also had just Duquette come in at 4:17.88. The boys coming up.
We're going to have
So we have 2 heats. Yep.
First one is going to have Cooper Lantain of Merrimack, Royals of Spalding, Gerard of South, Schuin of South, Lambert of Raymond, and Hanson of Spalding. Top seed coming in is 308. Lantain of Merrimack looks like it's an estimation. He is a freshman. Second is a 309.13, which is also a freshman from Spalding, going to be Broyles. We're going to see how these guys fare in this race.
And we're off. Nashua South getting out there, both of them.
They are ripping off. Wow. He's flying.
Yeah, he looks a little big for a 1K, but
These guys are really flying here.
I loved watching some of the opener meets with some of the freshmen and stuff, like in the races that weren't supposed to be.
Yeah. You just kind of throw everyone in races, see what they can do. I like that stuff.
Here you go.
They are ripping.
Nashua South 1 and 2.
30. Yeah, they're not messing
33,
around.
yes.
They're just going for it.
That would be
Who
a
is
big
that
PR
out
if they
front?
keep
That's
it.
gonna be, I think that's Gerard. Yep, that's Gerard. Schuin's right behind him.
Yeah. I mean, senior not wanting to mess around.
Still looks good. I mean, come through 51.
Yep.
Slow down.
1K surprisingly
Slow
gets
down
long.
a little bit there.
1K
Yeah,
gets
1K 's
surprisingly
tough.
long.
I mean, 800 seems a little long sometimes, but then you get that 1K and you gotta do 200 extra.
Yeah,
The
you
guy
got-
that looks
yeah.
the best here, I'd say, is Spalding.
I
Tucking
would
himself
agree.
in.
I would agree. I think.
I mean, he looks the
Schuin
most
as well.
relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually making a move right here.
There
He's
you go.
starting to move up. He's gonna
Always hated
take it straight away.
trying to get around people on the curves on flats.
Curves is tough. You got to really use the back end of that curve
Yeah.
to get around. Like that's where momentum is.
Especially in the 4x2s, it just
Yeah.
it's not good.
We were just talking about that in the morning. Those curves and just having all that traffic at.
I think Spalding's going to try to take it on this, or he's going to try
Yeah.
to tuck behind and kick the last 400. He's making his move.
They
Slowly
come through
but
600
surely.
and 146, 147 there.
Yep, they just went through. That was another 37, 35 right before that.
I think Spalding's just biding his time here. That's Broyles.
Yep.
I think he's just waiting.
He's taking the sit and kick method. Although, again, I've always said I'm always a fan of to making a move
Here
at
he
about
goes. He's,
250
I mean, I
to
wouldn't
go.
be running outside lane 2.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to make a pass on the.
He might have.
On the
I think
bend.
I think Gerard made a move to hold him off.
He should take it here. If he's going to make a move, it should be
Yeah,
now.
he's
It
gotta
should be
break him
right here. I don't think Gerard's
He's
letting
trying.
him. That's
Bell lap,
exactly what's going on.
223.
Gerard's not letting him.
He's still running. He's going to
Gerard
tuck
is
behind.
holding them off very well. He's got to make this move right off of this bend. Slingshot right off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get out
That's
in
what
front.
he's
He's
doing.
making it right
and cut him
now.
off right into that
Yep.
next bend.
Gerard's not letting
trying.
him.
He's not.
He's not.
He
He's
lost
putting
trying.
up a fight.
Wow.
He lost his head.
This is a great race.
Yeah,
This is a
Gerard's
great
just not
race.
letting
I love
up.
the
We'll
tactics.
see
Wow.
if he can slingshot on this bend.
Let's see
I
who
don't
has the
know.
better finish.
That was a lot of.
They
I
used
think
a
he used a
lot.
lot of
Hey,
it on that last move.
Nashua South is going to take it.
Wow.
Here comes Nashua South with a last
Is he?
kick from Spalding.
Oh my
Almost.
gosh.
Great
Yeah, that was a
race
good
for
one.
these two. That's like a 10-second PR for both of them.
Wow.
That was great. 258.
Yeah. They both closed in 35.
Gerard better be ecstatic
That was a-
about that. What?
That was a 13-second
tactical
PR
running.
from Benjamin.
Wow.
13
Great
second.
tactical running.
Yeah, 35 close for both of them.
Yep.
We got
Both those times get into the D2 qualifying as of, I believe that was today. I don't know if it's updated.
And you know who's going to go and talk to him about that great tactical racing? Tyler Sheedy. Or maybe not. I apologize. Maybe not. But still, I want to go talk to him about that tactical racing. That was incredible.
Yeah, you guys can go check over our Instagram.
Here
See
comes
Tyler
Spalding.
Sheedy on some of those interviews, getting some live action.
That was the transition I was trying to hit.
No, I knew where you were going with there. So that was our first heat of the boys 1K. We're going to move right along to the second heat. We have Burgeon of Merrimack, Patronic of Nashua South, Kramer of Raymond, Collins of Hanover, Stevens of Conval, and Weldon of Merrimack.
Fastest in the seats gonna be Nathaniel, 248. See what we can do. That's the Merrimack.
Yep. Couple of guys under 3 in this heat, seated anyway.
He is in lane 1. And we're off. He's not going to take it out the fastest, but he's going to stay there.
No.
Just tuck in
South
right
is
behind.
taking it out.
Yeah.
See what they
Who's
go
that?
out in.
Gonna be
That's
Cam
Patronic.
Petronic. He's got a pretty solid one. He's
Already
looking
looking.
back at
He is
at
looking back.
100. Look at him.
A little 16
100
right there.
100
They're going
meters
about
in.
31, 32 pace.
And we got some incredible skills from our cameraman up top, Jamie Leno.
Jamie Leno. Here we go.
See what they come in, about 32, a little bit faster
32.
than the first heat. That's what we expect, 32.49.
The Raymond kid put his thumbs up.
Okay. Feeling good then, I guess.
Just let him know you're doing all right. You know, why not?
Wanted to let need
Looking
everybody
back
to know.
again. Cam Petronic is. I can never tell what someone's thinking when they look back. It's just, you know,
They worried you're looking behind? Are you trying to figure out what your next move is?
Yeah, if I
Like-
was in the 300 and I looked about 200 meters in, that's me worrying if someone's about to.
Yeah.
But in the
Wow.
distance races, you can get away with it a little bit.
Hey, that was consistent 32s.
Yeah.
32, 32.
It's going to be a 105,
Nice
400.
and, nice and even.
I think
He's looking smooth.
Yeah, he's looking
Yeah,
good.
he's bobbing his head a little bit. I'm just a little nervous coming into these last two.
Nathaniel's
Yeah,
gonna have to
I mean,
get him,
it's
but-
tough. The 1K is tough,
The
especially.
last three, I mean.
Yeah.
Right? He's got 3 more?
It's coming up on 2 to go.
Okay.
Yep, so this is 600.
Some of the boys in the back are
138.
moving up a little bit. They're going up to Merrimack.
33 high. He's not falling off too much. 32, 32, 33.
His PR is currently a
He-
251.
He looks like
99.
Andy Payton from Merrimack. That's who he's running like. I don't know if you guys.
I
That's
don't.
probably
I just know
before
he's,
you guys.
he's doing a lot of head movement right now.
Yeah, right. He
Look
looks
at
a
that.
lot like a guy I raced against
the
from
group's
Merrimack.
trying to catch
Yeah.
Nathaniel's
Andy
Merrimack.
Payton.
But Nashua South creating a gap still. Let's see what he comes through
Yeah.
in his split.
I think he's hurting.
Oh,
pretty
he's
good.
hurting.
He's
Yeah,
got enough.
he's hurting.
Comes through.
Yep. So that last one was 33.9.
It's a 214.
Yep, dropped down to 35.
He's
Yeah.
moving though.
He is moving,
Yeah,
but
214. This will be a PR if he can hold it.
he just has really efficient strides. I think that really
Yeah.
helps.
Nathaniel falls back. Hanover is now second. See what I think John Stark can do.
And
I think
Patrick
he was
is by
hurting
himself.
from about
he is
400
hurting,
meters.
South's
but he
got it. We got a
put
kid
enough
from
distance between himself.
Hanover. Yep, that'll be a nice PR for him. New PR, 248 from Petronic. Got Collins, Hanover, 250. Bergen, Merrimack, 251. Steffens, Conval, 253. Guessing that's Steffens' brother. Kramer,
Be a good
Raymond,
idea.
3 flat, and Weldon, Merrimack, 306.
Way to stick with it. I mean,
Yeah.
you could tell he was hurting from about
Yeah, that's
500
Steffen's brother.
on, and he was able to just keep it rolling there. Got through, and now we move straight into the girls' 600 meters. How many do we got of this? We got 2
Looks
heats,
like
3 heats?
3 heats of the girls. 3 heats of the girls. Yep. One's pretty small. 3 girls here. Bergeron of Raymond, Taylor of Merrimack, and Baker of John Stark. I don't think we'll have splits until maybe the second or third heat. I don't think.
thing I always wished for was the 4x4 splits outdoor. Some of them didn't
Yeah.
have it, but
Yep. They're starting to get them more frequently now. I think we'll have them today
yeah.
for the 4x4s. Looks like we have results for the girls' shot put, which I will.
They're off.
Attention on that, this is the first and final call for the boys high jump.
We got a nice start from Merrimack.
Quickly over at shot put, just mentioning the winner, Kelly Dixon of Newport, throwing 32 feet 10.5 inches. It's your winner from girls' shot put. Right now live is boys' shot put and girls' long jump. I believe girls' high jump just finished. We have boys' high jump coming up pretty soon.
Baker from John Stark taking it. We get Taylor Merrimack coming through second. Baker looking good.
Yep, just went through at about 39, 38.
Bergeron of Raymond coming through in 50. Got 300 meters left. Came through in
Halfway
58.
through, yeah.
Did this race once. It was not.
Wasn't fun?
It was fun after, but during no.
Yeah, 600 is definitely tough. I feel like there's just a
600's the
lot of
best race.
middle ground distances where it's like not quite a 4.
Baker's got grit. She's coming through. It's gonna be a 122, 121,
The 1K I think is much tougher than the 600.
127.
I would
for
agree with
Taylor.
that. I didn't enjoy the 1K myself.
I will say for you, Chris, I think the 6 is definitely pretty tough because coming from a sprinting background, that's rough.
It's a fun event though.
It's so fun.
I
Because it's right in the middle. You can get these 100, 200 guys
yeah.
with these 800 mile guys, and just everyone comes together, and you're running similar times, just so differently. I love it.
And Baker's looking around, but
I mean, she's got enough distance between her and second, I think.
she's
to,
definitely hurting a little
feel
bit.
pretty good. Oh yeah. Again, 600 is tough. Again, it's just 200 more than a 4.
Yeah,
And
it's
4 hurts anyway.
it was great up until I got the last 150.
The last 150 is tough. Yeah.
It's like a whole. It just changes right there.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I had about 100 to go, and I just went. I almost like blacked out. It was
215 Baker.
Yep.
Great race from Baker there.
Taylor 219. Bergeron's coming through. Good job for Bergeron. Raymond come through in a 240.
That will conclude our first heat. Moving on to second heat. Fastest time is Thelen of John Stark 2:08:60. Meister of John Stark in 1. Dumont of Spalding in 2. Thelen of John Stark in 3. Candle of Merrimack in 4. Kelly of Natural South in 5. Going by pretty quick.
2 freshmen.
It is, yeah.
Two
We got
juniors
this
and a
300 and then
sophomore.
relays, right?
1,500,
Oh, 15.
and then relays. But yeah, we're already
We're
at only an hour in, and we're already in 600.
Moving quick.
Yeah. Pretty good movement up front.
Obviously looks faster.
Yep. Looks pretty competitive up at the front.
See how this cut in goes. Who takes it? Should be Merrimack.
Looks like Merrimack, yep. And it looks like pretty clean cut in. Don't
Yep.
see any issues.
Merrimack's Candle coming through. And we got John Stark of and Spalding.
We got Thelen up front, right in front of Dumont. Yeah, Merrimack's looking smooth. She's got a good gap between her. And Thelen.
Cando Merrimack coming through. They got Spalding taking second now over Thelen.
117
just a
through the
freshman.
4. Yeah, Kendall has a pretty good handle on this, I think.
I like that.
Yeah, you can see
Little
that.
rhyme
You
there.
like that?
Like that. That was good. Yeah, she's going to take this
Yeah,
one.
she'll close out the second heat.
She's kicking
75 to go at 145. Having a solid race.
Yeah, she's definitely kicking.
Oh,
Look
big
at
kick.
that.
Whoa,
Big kick. She
right
goes
around the
arms.
corner.
She
She
could've
saw the
kicked
finish
it
line and
those
said,
arms.
I'm not.
Through the line, gonna be a 156.
She got excited. I think she saw the time and decided to just give whatever she had left. 156.80.
Yeah, and she could have kicked way earlier, too.
156. Second's gonna be Dumont, 206. Got Thelen, 207, just a freshman. Another John Stark coming in fourth. Meiser, 212. And Kelly, 218.
So now moving right along to the third and final heat, we have Picanco of South, Collins of Hanover, Winther of John Stark, Taylor of Merrimack, Ferris of Keene, and Hooper of Newport.
What is the top seed time?
Top seed is 152 by Winther.
You know what? Who just won that last one?
That was Candle.
156.
Her time could
156.
stand, man.
It could stand, or it'll at least score. She can at least score from behind.
We lost our boy Chris Stevens there, unfortunately. He'll be right back.
Yep, final heat of the girls 600. Cut in looks clean. Don't see any issues. Looks to be
Merrimack
Taylor of Merrimack.
out
Yep,
Front.
Taylor of Merrimack looking good. We're pretty even throughout.
Again, 156 is your time to beat. After an incredible performance from Candle, beating her seed time by like 14 seconds. Who would have thought that was going to happen?
Yeah, like I said, a lot of these seat times I feel like are just really give and take.
Think about that. She ran 4.5 seconds per 200 faster than her seed time.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. You
right
got a
here
good
that would be
battle.
Winther and Ferris right behind Taylor.
They're running pretty quick.
Yep, 38 on that last one. That looks to be Winther. Again, she came with a seat time that was 5 seconds faster than the next. So let's see what she closes. Uh-oh. Ferris is closing in. It might be too late, though. I think. Oh, it's going to be tight.
You know what?
You should let up.
She just came inside a little bit. If she had swung out, she had a chance there.
Yeah, Winther wins it 151.70. Ferris 152.06. Taylor 154.12. Collins 2 flat 39. Hooper 201.01. And the closeout coming in right now is Picanco. 212.96. Moving right along to the boys. How about
We're
that?
already in
Already
there.
through the girls.
How many heats of this do we got?
We
3?
have 3.
This one's going to have Nichols of John Stark, Johnson of Hanover, LaPierre of Spalding, Bauman of Spalding, and Tanner of Monadnock.
Top time is 149.57 by LaPierre. We're underway with our first heat of the boys 600. Again, we won't have splits here this first heat. Spalding boys are moving right along. Lapierre and Bauman. Yeah, two of them working together.
All right, we got some breaking news. So at Boston New Balance track right now, Talon Oilette from Oyster River has just ran a state record. It's a 35.00. Beating
35
Dominic,
flat.
yeah, beating Dominic Worsley's 35 like
3.6, I think it was. Right?
no, 35 like 07.
Really?
So just by a bit, but Dominic Worsley is no one to play with because he has a 20.8 to his name. So
Wow. Wow. Who would have
And
thought
this is
that
a-
was going to happen this early in the season?
yeah, I
And-
didn't think it was going to come down this fast or even this season. I thought it was going to go last season with me and Kevin, but we couldn't even get it. That's great that he's just taking it.
You know what else is great?
Wow.
Those two just PR'd by like 5 seconds, I
Yep,
think.
they
So
did.
really
They
great
battled it
race
out
for
together. They
Bauman
worked
and
together.
Lapierre.
144.75, 144.84 for Bauman and Lapierre. Johnson 153.81. Tanner 2 flat 13. Got one more coming in. The Nichols of John Stark.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
that state record went down.
Wow. 221.14 for Nichols. Yeah, where was this? The New Balance track?
Yeah,
Is that where it was? Wow. Yeah, that track is no joke.
I don't
That
like
track
that
is-
track.
Huh?
I don't like that track.
You don't like it?
That's where I ran
You're in the
yesterday.
minority.
That's unbelievable. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be a force.
Yeah, it's a great
in
time.
States and outdoor. Gotta assume
I'm sorry,
that
he already
200
did that
is gonna
in
be quick.
December.
Yeah.
That's going to be something
Yeah.
to see. All right. In other words, let's double that distance. Come back here to the 600. We have Rodriguez of South, Bergen of Merrimack, Jensen of Spalding, Brown of Keene, Collins of Hanover, and Jordan of Conval. Top time in this heat is 1:42.99 by Jensen. And this will be the race to watch to see what the mark to beat will be. Clean cut in all around. Battle there between Rodriguez and Bergen. Really big fight. We got a movement from Collins of Hanover, moving up front ahead of Bergen and Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to go with him. And Rodriguez isn't letting up a lot. He's going to get right on the shoulder coming into this final lap.
103.
Rodriguez trying to make a move. Collins is holding them off pretty well here. And Rodriguez will get around. Yeah, Rodriguez is kicking in pretty well.
121.
Come
Good
around the
race from
corner.
him.
Yeah, he's pulled away from Collins. It's a great battle between those two.
He's taking this. It's going to be
Yeah, about 138,
Rodriguez.
139.
138, 55.
Collins 140.84. Jordan 140.147. Jensen 144.07. Brown 145.43. Bergen 145.53. Moving up to our third and final heat. Cormier of Spalding, Pekalski of Raymond, Kayot of Merrimack, Little of Merrimack, Tybalt of South, and Jakes of Spalding.
Boys, 300-meter check-in.
We are to get ready. We're underway. Final heat of the boys, 600.
Boys 6, fastest heat. We're going to see what happens here. Top seed, Kayot. Got 2 Merrimack guys fighting it out. See if one of these 2 guys can go into the 135 mark, maybe, see what happens. They can cut in right now. Got to take a look, make sure you don't run into anybody.
Clean cut in.
600 is a physical race.
Oh, yeah. No, it can be, especially coming into that cut in.
If you got more than 6 guys, I've done a few 600s with like 12, 14 guys. That is brutal.
Sorry, heat 2. Time.
So we went through about 31.
See, it's
And
400
they're
split
all within each other. This is what you want to see in
104.
a 600. You want to see all the guys packed up, going through.
This is tight right
I
here.
believe the
31-33
previous
are the
heat
splits.
Came through quicker than that, though.
Huh?
I believe the previous heat came through quicker than 104.
I think so.
I think it was 102 or something. The south here. I believe that's Tybalt.
South took it.
Oh,
Yep.
look at
South.
look at
Look
Look
Raymond.
at
at
huge.
the inside. Raymond! Almost.
Oh, I thought he had
Oh,
it. That would have been unbelievable.
just behind. South is
still
going to take it
running
instead.
800.
Yeah.
What a kick.
136.76 for Tybalt right there. Pekalski 136.86. Kayot 137.48. Cormier 137.89. Little 138.43. And Jakes 140.80.
If he had gone a little earlier, he probably would have had him. That was a great kick.
Wow.
That's going to do it for our 6s, though. We're going to head over to the 3s, starting with the girls 300. After the girls 300 concludes, I'm going to have to head up to the camera, and Jamie will come down here.
And just moving right along, we got the girls 300s. 7 heats for the girls. And only 4 heats for the boys. Small field. So we have Gray, Malone, Easter, and Bassett all in this heat. It's Gray of Hanover, Malone of Merrimack, Easter of Spalding, and Bassett of Merrimack. Top time here is the 61.63.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of events.
Just looking ahead, we got a giant heat of Keene in each 7. All Keene and 1 Kearsarge.
Yeah, Wayne Crowell's about to jump right now. See if he makes it. Just over, hit his calf. Hopefully he fixes that up. Likes to compete in heptathlon.
Could I please ask everyone who's along the flags to please take half a step
Looks like our first heat of the girls 300s up on the track. We got the white flag.
Yeah, Talon's 35 comes with a 677 and a 55 also.
He did that in the same day?
Yep.
Wow.
Great performance from him.
That's a
He's
great
probably,
double.
He's performer of the day, and he's not even here.
Nope.
Unbelievable.
Performer of the day for New Hampshire.
Girls 300 first heat is off and running. Gray, Malone, Easter, Bassett. Who's going to take it, Chris? Who do you got? I'm going to take Easter because I like her name.
I say inside's Merrimack looks good right now.
Malone?
Malone. I don't know, though, the Hanover girl.
Yeah, that's Gray. She's ripping.
Yeah, no, the Hanover girl's definitely going to dominate.
Yep, she's looking good. She's well
I don't know,
ahead.
man. Maybe a comeback isn't
Hey.
so. Crazier things have happened, man. It's a 50-50 shot. Either it happens or it doesn't.
Yeah, anything can happen. Hey, she's looking, but she'll take this.
I think she might have it. Yep. Confirms
You think?
it. She took it.
57-87 from Gray, Hanover.
Yep, Malone right after her, 60.75. Easter 62.24. Bassett 64.78. And we're already right up for the next heat. And
Yeah.
right there is your next heat. I will not have time to go through them.
We got Costa, Monadnock. 2 Monadnocks. 3 Monadnocks. They just keep coming in.
Costa, Almeida, Santos, Gagny, Nichols, Bauer, Dickerson, and Bauer. 2 Bauers.
But they're twins.
The pair of sisters, we keep getting pairs of sisters throughout the day today. We have 2 of them in the morning session.
Yep.
Again, assumption. That's just the assumption that they're
I'd assume
siblings, but
so. I'd assume so.
it could be another familiar relation. I don't know, but that's the assumption.
Ah, you're right. Aiden and Ty were cousins.
Exactly.
Are cousins.
Right.
I don't know about
We're cousins.
where. Who knows?
Coming through. Finish out this heat. We have Bauer win it. 57-28. Gagny 57-72. Kendra Bauer 59-95. Costa Almeida Santos 61-40. Nichols 61-67. And Dickerson 113-35. And on to the next heat. We have King, Koskela, Elisech,
Yeah, we're flying through these.
Bastos de Andrade, Coe, and Leary. Full heat here. Again, moving right along. Don't
So we
really
got
have time to
70?
intro.
Bunch of South. South is going.
She's ripping.
I think that's Koskela.
I believe
Yep.
so.
Fastest time is 53.77 by Kearsarge.
Yeah, she's
Elisech.
up on everyone.
How about
We
King?
got King, yeah. King Koskela. Let's see what they can
The two
do. Back to the
teammates.
line. I think King's going to take it. She looks stronger here.
Yeah. Really strong arms.
It's come through. Hopefully, National South can hold on for a 3rd place right here. But,
Yeah, go 1
Kearsarge
through
is coming
3.
through.
Yep. Kearsarge right behind him.
She does lean in, but Kearsarge didn't sneak up through the middle.
Yeah, King wins it 49-84. Koskela
There's the Trinity
52-34.
right
Bastos de Andrade. 52-35.
Go.
Andrade.
Andrade. That's how one
Elisech,
of the UFC
52-43.
fighters pronounces it.
Whoop.
So.
And on to the next.
Quipa, Nyhe. Oh, hang on.
Chestnut, Burkett, Millet, and Barringer. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I was looking up there though.
Oh.
Not sure why.
You got a screen right in front of you.
No, I know. I forgot. Rookie move.
We're coming through, strong from Hanover. Never turn.
Really strong. That's Chestnut.
Can really never tell too early until they get to that other turn.
Yeah, that second turn is usually the make or break moment for who's in the lead or not.
Yep. So how do you run the 300 here, Chris? How would you just kind of go out all full sprint and hope you can hold on?
So the first turn, you're really just gonna, if you're in lane 3, like I was always, I would take it out off the curve, full sprint like a 55. Here comes Hanover's.
Good race.
Hanover wins it.
52-14
For Chestnut.
takes it. 52-87 for Guipa. 53-20 for Kearsarge. 53-29 for Millette. And 58-62 for Nyan of Hanover.
Yeah, for the 300, you're just going to really take it out as hard as you can off the curve. A little bit right before the curve, you're going to coast into your speed and just hold that. It's going to be more of a form show on this straightaway, going through the finish line. And then as you're going a little bit into the curve, you got to push. It's like a 200 outdoor where you just got to push and hold and pretty much glide it. Then you're going to get right around off the second curve technically, and you're going to kind of increase your speed. You're not going to really start kicking when you're on the backstretch, but you're going to increase it until you get up to the white line. There's a little white line back there, and then that's where you start to kick. And you kick all the way off the curve, and straight away, pretty much just another form show. But this is where you're fighting for your life to get to the line.
People start to come around. You finally get the stagger caught up with you, or you're caught up with the stagger. In this heat, we got Amu. She's back from the 55. She had a good day so far. We also got Lemire, Pekalski, Lorenz, Beliveau, and Arigala. But Amu is out, and she's looking really solid here.
Yeah, I would say from this heat onwards, look for any of these runners to score.
Raymond's looking good, but Miramax Amu is going to take it. She gets first. She's going to get a 48-17, and coming in second is Pekalski, Raymond, 48.98. Bellevue, John Stark, 50.08. Lorenz, John Stark, 50.15. Lemire, John Stark, 50.24. And Arigala, Merrimack, 50.97. Little John Stark show right there.
2 heats left. Pretty quick. Boudreau, Perry, Elisech, McGinnis, Swenson, and Wright.
And we're off.
Fast time is, we're all 48s, right with the 49, not too far on the outside, but yeah, 48s all around.
Outside lane's running really well right now. So is South on the inside. Who's that going to be? Is that Perry?
That's
Yeah,
Perry.
it's gonna be Perry.
Is that Barry and Perry's sister?
Could be. There's a lot of Perrys on Nashua South.
Is there?
Oh, and Alex Dixon just got over the high jump. That's a 5.7 right there.
This is a battle in this heat. They're right. They're all pretty close.
This is a great
Coming around the
race.
corner. I think it's gonna be
Perry's
South though.
got it.
Perry's
it's gonna
looking
be
really good to
Nashua
take
South.
it. It's gonna be close.
Merrimack
looking
was
good.
right there, but it's going to be South.
Thing is, when you get to the 300, I know it hurts, but run through the line.
Yeah.
Yep. Perry takes it 47.15. Wright 47.37. McGinnis 47.69. Swenson 47.97. Elisech 48.54. And Boudreau 49 flat.
So, Ben, what was the hardest event
That
to
I
you?
ever ran?
Yes.
I did the 200 one time. I didn't jog it, but I wasn't ripping. Me and my boy Ty, we were trying to come through,
Ty.
come through like this. And I'd say the hardest one that I have legitimately done.
Here goes
Other than
Keen.
a
This is a
cross-country
Keen
five.
show right here.
I was saying, this is a whole Keen. You got one
Let's see
Kearsarge.
what Kearsarge can do.
But it's
Can they beat
Castor,
up
Perry,
Keen?
Houston, Carey, and Miller of
5
Keene.
girls.
And Reigns of Kearsarge.
I didn't know our roster was that big.
They're
you
all
could-
in the fastest team.
Yeah, you've got a pretty in-depth sprint squad right
Hey,
there.
That's our 4x4 right there.
+1. And
Plus
your
one,
and
yeah.
a substitute.
Substitute.
Who's gonna take this? It might be.
It might be Kearsarge. Kearsarge
That would
might.
be- that would suck. Oh no.
Let's
Kearsarge might.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
Wait.
It's gonna be tough.
and
Oh.
Kearsarge is able to beat the entire Keene squad.
1 to 6 odds.
Reigns takes it 47-21. Perry of Keene 47-55. Miller of Keene 47-80. Carey of Keene
so happy.
48-15. Houston of Keene 48-28. And Castor of Keene 50.16.
Heat 6 that one.
That's race of the day, man. I don't care.
But it's going to be Diamond Perry from South is actually going to win it overall.
I will be. Can I throw the headset on and commentate from there? I'm doing that. We're doing that. I'll be back.
And we're off. This is going to be the start of the boys.
Start of the
Heat 1.
boys.
We got Azevedo, Nashua South, Tapia, Spalding, Motherway, Nashua South, Tanner, Monadnock, and Schuschman of Conval. Monadnock's looking good. We got inside South. He's definitely looking a little bouncy. Yeah, Nashua South on the inside. I'm going to say is going to take that, and Monadnock might put up a little fight, but let's see what can happen.
Yeah, guy on the inside looks he didn't look like he was moving much, and all of a sudden he's built up now.
I think it's going to be 2 Souths. Yeah, 2 Souths.
Yep.
Nashua South's kicking it in.
Yep. 45. Unofficially.
44.96.
Whoa.
44.96.
Yep.
Might be a PR, might not be.
Motherway 48.33. Tapia 49.73. Tanner 50.10. And Schumann 53.42. Moving right along, next heat. Amari, Martin, Welder, Alexander, Kayot, and Tang.
Here we go, got 2 Merrimacs. You got a Spalding on the inside. He's already made up ground on the rest of them. He's coming through. He's going to split about a 13 through. Definitely going to eat at him, but let's see how he finishes. What I see now is he definitely has it. Let's hope he can take it. Merrimack's on the outside. He's going to be putting up a little fight with Spalding. I think Merrimack might take it from here.
I think we have Ben back on camera now with the headset.
It's a fight between Merrimack and Spalding. Let's see what can happen. I think, yep, Merrimack versus Spalding. Hanover, Merrimack.
Yep.
And near tie at the end.
Yep, so Kayot takes it 44.67. Martin 44.86. Welder 45.36. Alexander 45.82. Tang 46.65. And Amari 46.70.
Oops. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
Ben, we should be able to hear you now.
All right.
Welcome
Sorry,
back.
I was locked in there trying to get the right camera shot.
Just mentioning it to make sure you could hear us. All
Here we
right,
go.
next heat we have Hooper, Lyall, Philo, Boston, Simpson, and Queen.
And they're off. See how this goes.
Interesting to see the fluctuation of runners using blocks or not using blocks through the 300.
Merrimack's coming through, looking good. I think Merrimack and Hanover are going to have this one. See what plays out. Yep, Merrimack's
Yeah,
on everyone. Hanover's on the inside. Spalding's going to hang on with Merrimack. Let's see if he can kick it in with him.
Yeah, I think I might have raced with
Spalding's got a good kick. He's coming.
Yeah,
Spalding's
it's a
gonna
good
take
battle.
this. And Spalding will take this. It's going to be Merrimack second and Hanover third. Newport, and Spalding.
Yeah, Boston and Spalding 42.69. Philo 43.07. Lyall 43.22. Simpson 44.81. Hooper 45.77. And Queen 46.08. I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure I've raced against that Merrimack kid's brother.
Mero from Kearsarge. We got Willix, John Stark, Glidden, Raymond, Calais from John Stark, Scammon, Spalding, Samos from Nashua South. 2 dogs in the seat, Calais and Glidden. See what they can do against
And
each
this is
other.
the last heat. There's only 4
This
heats.
is fastest heat?
This is fastest heat.
This is going to be a great race.
Oh, yeah.
You got one of the best jumpers in this state versus one of the best sprinters in this state. This will be exciting.
Yep. Rio Calais won the long jump today, so
Is that scamming out there?
That is Scammon. Scammon will be somebody to look out for too in this heat.
Looking at a high jump right now, they're at 5'9". Dixon just missed, but he's got more tries. And they're starting the last and final heat of the boys' 300-meter dash. Let's see if a sub 40 comes out. Spalding's looking good. I mean, all of them are. Look at Dennis Glidden even, but Spalding has made up the ground on everyone.
Yeah, Scammon is flying.
Yeah, Scammon looks really good.
Scammon's looking good. Let's see what Dennis can do. He's kicking right now. John Stark's starting to move. We got.
Oh, he's gaining ground. He's coming up on him.
Let's see. Yeah, I think Dennis Glidden will get it. Oh, he's moving.
Oh yeah.
He is moving. He's gonna get here. He's gonna run a 39, maybe 38. 38.99. This is gonna be good
just
for him.
under. Wow.
That's great. Brandon
Great race.
Scammon of Spalding, 39.87.
Two guys under 40. Nobody was seated there.
Way to stay in
Yeah,
it
by a
there.
whole
He
second.
was ripping.
Villo 40.96, Merrill 41.44, Samos 41.78. Actually, we didn't even see that Callie wasn't even in this heat.
I thought he was.
He is, but he did not start.
Oh.
So didn't even see that as we have. Oh, this is gonna be a good. I think this is gonna be a good battle in the girls 1500. We have Bedard of Merrimack, Deeb coming back from Hanover, McWhorter of Merrimack, Cower of Keene, Harris of Keene, King of Keene, Bates of Conval, and Mackey of Conval. Fastest time is Bedard 5:10, Deeb 5:21, McWhorter 5:26. Those are your top three, all under 5:30. We are 1500 girls, only one heat. There's one heat of each, only one heat for the boys as well.
She is ripping out front.
Boys
Wow.
high jumps up to 5'11" right now. He's about to jump. Let's see if he makes it.
Bedard's a very strong
and he
runner
cleared.
for Merrimack.
5'11". We got a 5'11" clear.
Wow.
I think that was from a John Stark. There's two John Starks in this. Another one trying to clear 5'11" right now. See what he can do.
Merrimack's Bedard just going all the way. I mean, she's seated by quite a bit.
And another clear for John Stark in 5'11". He cleared that one, didn't even hit it. Let's see if they're going to move up. They're going to be
So
moving up.
through 356.38 for Bedard.
They're moving up to 6'1" in the high jump. Dennis is pumped.
Try to see if we can get a 400 split here. About 117 through 400.
Was this the 15?
Yep, 1500.
So is this the 600 split?
That
Oh,
should
it's
be
off. Yeah, that's
500.
weird.
Yep, 600 is going to be over there.
Yeah. Got a couple King girls in here. Merrimack.
All right,
So
we have
right now-
Tyler Sheedy with us too.
Hi.
So we got 4 people on the stream with us.
It's Bedard in the
welcome.
lead, right?
Yep, Bedard's in the lead. She's cruising.
Yep. I imagine heavy favorite coming into this race as well.
Yep, she was seated about 10, quite a bit ahead. Yeah, she was seated about 11 seconds ahead.
Little look back there. Oh, okay.
So again, Bedard is all on her own. McWhorter leading the chase pack. So right now there looks to be about a 6-second gap between Bedard and the chase.
Looking at 4 laps to go.
Three laps left.
3 laps, my bad. Someone wasn't here.
Yeah, well, Jamie just joined us, so.
And that's typical. All right, Ben. Let's see how this.
Bedard's having a really great race.
Yeah,
I mean, she had gapped the field by about 50 meters at 350 in.
Yep.
She's got 400 to go.
Bedard coming through, lap 2.
Yep, about 352 off of that.
See what she can do. These last 2.
Yeah, she's got quite a gap on everybody. She's got about, I believe, about a 20-second gap.
6-1 just got cleared off. High jump.
6-1 just got cleared?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think both John Starr kids just did that.
Wow. So
we got Spalding still with some attempts. Let's see what he can do. This will be Bedard's last lap right here.
Yep. Bedard coming in 4:38. 1 lap to go for Bedard. Yeah, now Bedard has about a 15-second gap. Yep, 15-second gap on McWhorter.
Just missed it. Some attempts left in high jump, but Bedard's coming in. See what she can finish with.
Yep.
It's going to be
Bedard
5
on her own.
20.
5:21.
5:21.
5:21.
5:21.17 from Bedard. Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah, she closed in at 42.
Not bad.
I'd close in a 50.
Look to see where McWhorter ends up. She's coming in now. It looks to be Keen's Cower
Coming through.
coming ahead.
Cowers takes it. We got Merrimack.
Oh. A little bit of confusion if she was done or not.
She was going to run a
Yeah,
1700. But
yep. Cower just ran 6:03.18. McWhorter 6:04.51. Harris 6:15.31.
Ben. Yeah.
Got King's King.
Keen's
King coming through.
What do you say?
Huh?
Whatever it is, no. Finishing up the girls 15. Gonna send the boys onto the track in just a second.
Got some fast people here. 4:15.
Yep, it's gonna be a battle right up front. You got Fall Mountains Bedanza, Kearsarge's Dahlbeck, Peyton Jocelyn of Monadnock, Berniez of Monadnock, Collins of Hanover, Matheson of South, Basari of South, Bond of Newport, McDaniel of Merrimack, Pekalski of Raymond, and Peralt of Kearsarge. All the way up to 6'3" now in high jump.
Yeah, he just missed it. He's got 2 more attempts.
Okay. Just looking over at field events. In conclusion, we have boys high jump still going right now. Girls high jump concluded with Georgiana. She's won 2 events today, just winning also high jump 4'11" she cleared. Already went through boys long jump. Girls long jump concluded Chavarin winning. 15 feet 9 inches.
The boys are off.
And boys are off with their 1500. Boys shot put is currently live, as well as boys high jump. Currently in the lead for shot put is Duzanis of John Stark,
Here we
46
go
feet 2 inches.
Jocelyn.
Yep. Already way out to the lead is.
See their 300 split.
And Dobhook is out in 30 high. 31
Yep.
low, maybe. Which is around
Coming around in about
352 pace. So,
It's going out quick.
yeah.
And I mean,
300.
Jocelyn's right there with him.
347.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Attention, Keene girls team. Keene girls team.
Yeah, really spread out already. Figured they would pack up a little bit more than they are right now. What I figured.
It's going to be a 104 for the 400. 104 flat.
Here's our charge. Please says coach or it discretion.
If they can keep a 104 pace, that'd be nice.
Nice, 121 through
Not
500.
boys I always like to see.
Yeah, again, they're really a lot more strung out than I thought they would be at this point. I thought they would pack up a little bit, try to stay on each other.
Yeah, if I'm Jocelyn, I gotta slowly work my way up.
Come through 600 and 138.
Because he's basically running alone. Because that guy,
Yep.
Dahlbeck's just far enough ahead where he's not helping Jocelyn out.
Yep.
So slowly gotta close that gap.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, I mean, that goes the same for Bedanza. He's got to move himself up
Yeah.
there, too, with Jocelyn. I mean,
155.
Bedanza has more work to do
Yeah.
than Jocelyn does.
See this
Well,
800 split.
If Bedanza can work his way up to Jocelyn, then they can both work their way back up to the front. But
Yeah, but
Dahlbeck's
Dahlbeck's just
holding the lead,
smooth.
yeah.
He's just
800
cruising
split's
along.
going to be a 213. That's faster than the 1K pace they went on.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Hopefully there's not a lot of traffic coming around these turns. But he's coming through. 230.
Yeah, I think he's actually putting on more distance between him and Jocelyn.
yeah, and the gap
He-
from third to second's closing.
Yep. So Bedanza's closing in on Jocelyn. Jocelyn's falling off of Dahlbeck, though.
So his 1K split's a 248. That would have won him the 1K today.
His split in the 1500
Yep.
would have won the 1K today. Yeah, it just shows you. He's doing this all on his own.
Yeah.
He's got no one around him. He didn't have anybody with him. Jocelyn was
305.
kind of far, a little, not too far behind. Bedanza made a move ahead of Jocelyn.
When he gets to this white line, it's going to be 300 left to go. This will be his 1200 split. 1200 is going to be a 323.
323. Yeah, no. Again, he's not messing around. He just went for it. He's coming around again.
He's got one lap to go. This will be his last lap. Let's see him kick it in.
Yeah. I mean, sub 30 will have him at 409.
It's going to be fast.
And again, Bedanza's now coming into his final lap here. We'll see what the difference is. I believe there's
The boys behind him aren't anything to play with, but he's just
an 11-second gap between Dahlbeck and Bedanza.
going for this. There's going to be some relays after this one. But here we go. Merrimack Kearsarge's kicking it in. He's going to finish. A 413.
Good race.
413 unofficially. Bedanza just finishing. 4:13.63 is the official time for Dahlbeck, closing at 33. Bedanza closing 4:24.03. He closing at 32. Peyton Jocelyn, 437.96. Collins, 441.10. Dasari, 446.15. Matheson, 447.23. Brunis, 449.71. McDaniel, 452.29.
Comes the 4x2s. Oh, for 4x4s, I think.
Wrong order.
Yeah,
4 by 4s. 4 by 4s first.
That was,
It's gonna be
yeah,
good.
I didn't like that order when I had to do a 4x4 into a 4x2.
Yeah, that doesn't ever sound fun.
We used to, at the Milford Dome, we used to have the 4x300.
4 by 300.
Or 4x310, because it's off a little, but.
310. That sounds worse than 4 by 160.
Yeah.
That sounds worse than 4 by 160. Mike Bond, 504.21. Pekalski, 531.51. Peralt, 546.82. And I believe that will close out our boys 1500. Excuse me. And we move on to the relays. Exciting part of the day for many runners. So in this only heat, we'll have Keene, South, Hanover, Kearsarge, and John Stark.
All right, folks, at this time we need the tracks completely clear. All handoffs. Everything needs to be cleared out, folks. This is 4 by 4 run. It is completely in lane. If you can pull your fingers away, lane 6 goes rolling down on the village. Take an extra half step back and make your shorts.
Here we go as we're getting set here.
They're off.
4x4 is underway.
It's pretty even to the first turn. It's like
I'd say South
yeah.
is looking pretty good in the lead here. Broke that stagger pretty quick.
Yeah.
How many heats are there?
There's only one heat for the girls.
How many for boys?
One heat. One
And
heat
then
for
one
each.
of each. 4x2.
Yep. There's only 2 heats for girls, only 1 heat for boys.
All right.
Yeah, we're moving pretty quick here.
Yeah.
South, pretty strong lead. Chase Pack is right there with Hanover, Kearsarge, John Stark, and Keene.
Is that not their 3K runner
Who?
for South?
I guess we'll see you over here.
Take a
I think
gander.
it might
Pretty
be.
sure
Hold
it
on.
is.
I'll take a look at the heat sheet.
So Kearsarge and Keene are gonna hand off at the same time, followed by South, then Hanover, and then John Stark.
I think I'd put my money on Keene with their 5 girls in the 300 fastest seat.
Ben, I think you're right. That was Buckmeyer.
Yeah. Look at me
So-
knowing things.
Hey, had the whole meet to recover.
Yeah. That's a long day.
That's a long day to wait around. Keene moving through in first. So Keene so far looking good with the lead. First split was about 73.
Keene's gonna have about a 30-meter lead.
Looks like we've got handoffs are clean. So 113, 118 are the two splits for Keene. So we got about a 5-second gap between Keene and Kearsarge.
He's looking very strong.
Yep, Keene coming down for the third handoff, third and final handoff. There's a 71 for Keene's third leg. So yeah, it looks like Keene's looking good to take this one for the 4x4. Couple of solid splits, 73, 78, 71.
Oh, this one's going to be pretty quick.
Let's see what the final time is. Keene almost lapping. Gonna finish strong here. It was 4:52.73. The official time. Closing was 69. Is their anchor. Followed by Kearsarge, then South. Kearsarge 5:06.22. South 5:09.82. Hanover 5:12.32. And then John Stark closing in. The final time, 5:33.80.
Now for the boys.
Yep, moving right along to the boys 4x4. Right along, we got Conval. Oop, sorry. Nope.
We got Raymond, Merrimack, Monadnock, Nashua South, and Spalding.
Also, should have Hanover maybe. I don't see their team out, so I think yeah, we'll have only 5 teams in this heat. First and only heat for the 4x4. We're underway, boys 4x4.
You woke me up with that one, Ryan.
Well, we gotta get excited.
Gavin Lombaro is the opening leg for Monadnock.
He's looking pretty strong.
Yeah, he's going to run a great race.
He's taking it easy, coming into this cut-in.
Looking back though.
Yep, now he's starting to pull away.
You also got Glidden as the Raymond's opening leg.
Wow, a couple of sprinters coming in for the 4x4.
Glidden's got to be tired after that 3.
So Monadnock lead, hands off in first.
Yep, that was a 58 for Lombara.
They put some space on Merrimack pretty quickly. Looks like about a 30-meter lead right now.
Yeah, last time checked is about 2 seconds, but it's pretty significant more lead now. Getting ready to the next exchange. Monadnock well up in front. So 58-59 were the 2 legs for Monadnock. Monadnock looking strong here to close this 4x4.
Last leg.
Coming in last leg, so 58-59. 58-59, 58. 3 sub-60s. So again, Monadnock has about an 11-second gap on everybody else. And now anchor leg is in the bell lap.
Looks good. Very strong.
That's super smooth if the heat sheets are right.
That's
I believe that's Jocelyn, yeah. Yeah, Jocelyn looks smooth, just coming off of the 1500 too. He didn't have a lot of time. So look to see what he closes in at.
Like 56.
Goes in. Closing at about 56. 56.04. Winning time is going to be 3:52.80. South coming in second. Battle here. Oh, I think Merrimack edged out Monadnock there. So South takes second, 4:06.98. Spalding 4:10.48. Merrimack 4:10.99. And Raymond 4:11.03. And we're down to our three races left. 2 heats of the girls, 4x2. We've got Kearsarge, Monadnock, and Keene. Monadnock having a top time of 1:54. So it looks like our boys' high jump competition has concluded. Cal closing out with 6'3" to win the day. And his teammate Kinsey Turner was right behind him, cleared 5'11". Benjamin Spalding 5'11", Dixon 5'7", Crowell 5'7", and Penny 5'5". Those are our top 6 scorers for high jump. We're underway. First of 2 heats of the girls 4x2.
to a good lead. But Kearsarge already made up the stagger on the Monadnock.
Yep, so Keene leading the way.
Kearsarge might be in the lead, actually, after they break in. Yeah. Kearsarge is looking strong.
Did Keene get that handoff off?
I think they did. It was close. It was definitely close.
Yeah, if she had kept running, they definitely would have been DQ'd. There.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't see any indication that she didn't, so I think Keene's good still.
So Keene's going to be in the lead into the second handoff. Very strong second leg here.
I'm actually interested because Keene's, yeah, Keene is like well ahead where the line is, so interesting handoff actually. But Keene's looking good, followed by Kearsarge. Kearsarge is looking like they're closing in a little bit. Yep, Keene's going to close this one out for the first heat.
Yep.
All by themselves.
Strong race by them.
Yep, we're going to be about just over 2 minutes, 2:02, 2:03. Final time, 2:02.59 for Keene. Kearsarge, 2:09.29. Monadnock following up. Their time, 2:20.87. And now we're on to our second and final section of the girls 4x2. Top time from Nashua South, 1:33. Again, it's Hanover, John Stark, Nashua South, Merrimack, and Spalding in this heat. Starter with the first command up. Second and final heat underway for the girls 4x2. Looks like Merrimack is breaking the stagger pretty quick. They look to be in the lead off this turn. Merrimack followed by South, then John Stark, then Spalding.
South came off.
South
And
had a
Hanover.
way better handoff.
Yes, South is well past Merrimack. Now South gets a handoff. So it's South, Merrimack, Spalding, John Stark. and Hanover. Yeah, now South is taking this one by a huge margin. Good handoff there. Merrimack's in the chase. John Stark and Spalding, top 4, followed by Hanover. And South is going to be taking this one just under 2 minutes, followed by Merrimack.
Good race.
Yeah, official time 1:59.23 for South. Merrimack 2:02.30. John Stark 2:05.45. Spalding 2:05.92. Hanover 2:14.23. And now we have one heat. And only one heat of the boys for 200. Last race of the day.
Yep.
This one's it. Last but not least.
No, we got Keene, then Monadnock, then Kearsarge, then Merrimack.
Yep, only 4 teams.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like we still have boys shot put still going. Also realize that there are team scores for both boys and girls here. Looking at the boys side, without either the relay or shot put scored, Nashua South leads the way 52 to John Stark 40. There's actually a very tight race. South with 52, John Stark with 40, Merrimack with 40. Those are your top 3 teams for boys. Girls side, South with 105, Keene 68, Merrimack 55. And I believe those are set, except for 4x2.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah.
It's the last race of the day. How about that?
I said that already.
Did you?
Yeah.
I dropped my
Yep.
headset, so
Nice.
That would do it.
typical.
Yeah. And here we go. Last last race, excuse me.
Of the day.
Is that Gavin Lombaro back again? Yep.
I believe it is, yep. So he just came with the 4x4 and 4x2. So he had a 58 under his belt in the 4x4. Let's see how he does in this 4x2. Four by two. He's gonna open well. He's definitely tired.
They're getting caught.
Yeah, Merrimack's catching up. It's going to be the handoff. It's going to be a handoff that does it. Merrimack gets the handoff a little bit ahead, but
And wide.
it's a little too wide.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was Merrimack's best leg.
Yep. Oh, he's trying to get back in it. And Monadnock's pulling away. It's going to come down. Final handoff. Is that Jocelyn?
Yep.
Wow. So Lombara and Jocelyn came back for both relays. Wow.
Watch out for Crowell to get second with this. He's moving.
Yeah. Crowell is definitely moving up. I don't know. I think Merrimack's looking good enough to keep second. Yeah, I think so. So I'll do it 143 unofficially.
Nice.
143.04 for Monadnock. Merrimack 143.97. Keene 145.02. And Kearsarge 148.33. And that led today's afternoon session.
Yeah.
How about that?
That was a
That was a couple of pretty good meets today here at Plymouth State University. So I think that'll do it for us. Covered our live events. I believe shot put's still going. So if
No, I think they just ended.
did they just end?
Yep.
Just ended.
Shout out Plymouth State University.
Yeah. So as of right now, our winner for boys shot put is Joel Duzanis. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they did finish. So that will be our winner for shot put too. So that'll do it for today's afternoon session here at Plymouth State. We'll close out here. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back live again at New Balance tomorrow for 2 meets there. So tune in here again tomorrow. I don't remember the exact times of those, but we'll be on live some point. And yeah, so this is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runners Alley, sponsored by Marathon Sports here at the wonderful Plymouth State University. Thank you once again to them. Thank you to our wonderful volunteers, referees, our timers, and coaches again. Thank you all to them, and have a great rest of your holidays. So long here at Plymouth State University.